Welcome to my channel. Today is the first day of me starting to make that Christmas gnome journal, and I am starting with cutting all of the file folders pieces that I will need. And for the journal cover itself, you're going to need 3 of the heavy duty file folders. And I will cut them down the way I need them. I forgot to unlock this. And this you want to take and cut it at 9 inches. You want to cut 2 of those at 9 inches. Or really all 3 of them. All 3 of them 9 inches. And one you lay to the side, and then the other 2 you cut them this way down to 6 inches. Like that. So you got these 2, they're done and ready. So let's set that to the side, and then this one that we cut to 9 inches, you want to take and where it has these lines, you want to put that down. And put it to where it's 1.5 inches. This line is at 1.5 inches. And then hold that down and score it. And then you take it, let me get this over there, and then you move that line, fold it to where you scored it, you fold it, and you move that line to 6 inches. Okay, hold that down, and then you cut it. Flip it over, and then this line where it was already folded, you put that at 6 inches. And then you always double check to make sure it's still at 6 inches. And then you cut it. And see, you got your front, your back, and your 1.5 inch spine. So we'll set that to the side. No, actually, I still need that. Because in this one, you want to put a notch in it. So I take a pencil, I lay it on here to get it halfway. I don't even know if you're in frame. So you lay it down here, and you figure out where half is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. Then I fold this up, and so that's half and that's half. And then you just notch it. and it's even. So we move this to the side. So now this is the cover. And see that'll be the first one, and then these go down like this to where it will open up. It'll be glued and sewn, but it will open up like that. So now we got to cut the pockets that will go on these sides, and then we got little strips that go over here, and then I always cut 2 strips to go in the front and the back of the spine. So we need 2 strips. Let's see if this is 9 inches long. Yep, 9 inches. So you want to take this and cut it down to 2 inches. No, we'll do the 1.5 first. And you need 2 of these. 2 of the 1.5. And then we will take and notch the corners while we're here and while we got them out. But I do not round the corners on the journal. Okay, we got those. So now we need 2 that are 2 inches wide for the little side tucks along the one edge. So there's one. Remember, the first ones were 1.5. These are 2. And I will go ahead and I think rounding the corners on these just add a little character. Okay, now I'm making a mess. So now we do the pockets. But I do the pockets out of this, the thinner one, the regular. So what size we need these are 6 inches. Oh, I got it upside down. 6 inches. There we go. And we'll cut this little edge off. So I do 4 of them at 2.5. See, there's one. And I'm left-handed, so this thing is backwards for me. There's 2. And we will cut this end off. There's 3. And there's 4. And I also round the corner on these. And I am making such a mess on camera. Okay, we've got 2 of them done. And that is it for the journal cover. These pieces are the journal cover. So now we're going to make the ones for the journaling cards. So I make, because they slide into it, and like that is 6 by 9, so I make the journaling cards 8 by 5. So we will cut this down to 8 inches. And cut that little notch off. And then we will cut 5 inches because we cut this 8. There's one. Cut this little notch off. Oh, I did 6 on that. Oops. So here's 2. I am going to need another file folder. Because usually I cut the pockets out of scraps. What, you know, leftovers. And I just used the whole file folder for it. So let me get another one. It's just right here. Now we need 2 more of the 8 by 5s. So let's slide that in there to 8 inches. There we go. And we do it at 5. Cut the little notch off this. And I know I'm slow. My hands, like I've said before, just don't want to cooperate with me. So, and actually my hands are already sore from just this. So, the rest of the ephemera, I do just odd and end pieces. Like, I'll do 4 more that are the 2.5 by 6. So let's cut this one down to 6. I don't know why I did that, but I did. It's okay. Cut that end off. So 2.5. And these are the journaling cards that I put in there. There's 2. What's this? So, those are done. And I put these in the pocket. Oh, we do need one more thing for the cover. And that is the front flap on the journal. So you want this 6 inches one way, 5 inches the other. And I do the corners. And then I take this and I score it at the longest side, the one that's 6 inches. You score it at the 1 inch mark. And then this is what goes on the front of the journal. And then I will put a half a piece in here as a pocket. So now I need a 5x5 to make that front. And then I just put it in here and cut it in half. For some reason that looks bigger than a 5x5. But we will see, won't we? And is it? No, it fits. It looked bigger. And then I also notched these edges. It doesn't want to fit in there. I guess I need to use the bone folder on it. I'm trying to do it quick so this video isn't long. Yeah, I just had to use the bone folder. Okay. So I've got the ones that are, I got the front, I got the ones that are 2.5 by 6. So now I do 2 that are like 3 by 5. Let me cut that. So do this at 5. That's not straight. Let's see if it's straight now. Yep. So that was 2 3 by 5. And then I just there, and then I do one that's like 2 by 3. So let's do this 3 inches because I'm also going to need, I just wing it, you know. Okay, we'll do 2 this way. Let me get another piece. Okay. Do it 3. Then we do 2 inch. And see, this is just a little bitty one for the front cover. For the little pocket in front. And then I do a couple, see that this was 3 inches. So I do a couple that are like 3 by 3. Around the corners. And one that is like 2.5 by 2.5. Telling you. Okay, now we are going to make the one of the little thing that I put in the front. I laid on the front of the journal. And what I do is just cut it straight on the edge. And then I want 8 inches. And then we just leave it like that for now. Okay, so now we need the pieces for my little, let me find it, my little file folder. And see, when you measure these, they are 5 by 3.5. So I want one that's big enough in the back to cover the top, go above the top, but one to go below it. So how I do that, and it's 5 inches, so I cut it to 6 inches. Okay? Let me cut this one end off. And let's cut this to 6 inches. Okay, so like I said, it was 3.5. So I want one that's taller than it in the back. So that would be 3 3/4. That's right there. And then the other two, because I put one on the front and one on the back, I want those 3 1/4. So then I take them and I do the corners. Okay, so I made a big mess. And I have all this left over. But it's okay because it will get used. It will get used somewhere. So, let me move this out of the way. And then I will clean up my mess real quick. You all got to watch me make a mess today. How about that? So, now on this one. This is this. And see, it's fold. And so, I just cut it 8 inches and I left it the length it is. So, and of course, it's 11 and a little over half. But I want about 2 inches here. And I want this, so let's say 11 and a half. So 9 and a half. Okay, I know the math. I'm just trying to explain it and I can't. See, I want the inside. I want over here. Oh, I make these 3 inches now. And I make a 4 and a 4, and I want 3 inches over here. That's a 4 and a 4 leaves a little room for it to close without. So I am going to take this and score this at the 3 inch. I used to make them 2. I used to cut them down smaller, but I like them the size they are now. So I am going to score this. And then I'm going to flip it around and put it at a 4 and a 4. And score it again. But before I try to fold it, I'm going to go ahead and do the corners. Because sometimes it's tricky to get this to lay just right. Fold evenly. Oh. Look at that. It did it. No, that side kind of wants to go awkward. Nope, it's good. I flip it over and do it on this side too. And then we do the corners. You want these corners done too. I don't know why I don't round the corners on the journal itself. I just don't. And I know this looks like a pile of nothing, but I promise you it will turn out good. Look at me taking time trying to put my stuff up. That's the cover. That's it. So let's go over this again. This piece here, it's 8 by 11 3/4, and it makes this. And then again, I scored it at 4 1/4 and the 3, and it'll go this way. And say that way you score it like that, it leaves some room so it closes nicely. And then we got this, which will turn into one of these. And then here's the journaling cards that will go in the journal. Some more journaling cards. All those go in the journal. And here's the journal itself. The pockets, the side tucks. These go over the, and again, these are 9 by 1 1/2, 9 by 2, 6 by 2 1/2. And these will go on the spine. And here is the journal. These two are cut down 9 by 6. This one is cut down to 9. Then we made the spine 1 1/2, and then we cut both sides down to 6. And put a notch in it. That is because we put the journaling card in there. One of them. And then we got the thing that goes on the front. And see that is that. And again, that was 5 by 6. We scored it at 1 inch. And then that was 5 by 5, and we cut it in half diagonal. There is the file folder pieces that you need to make one of my folios. And I will ink these, and tomorrow we'll cut down the paper we need for it, and I will try to be quicker tomorrow. This video was a long one, and I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.